Know what time it is. Good afternoon. It's time for my car ride story time. All right, let's get with it. All right, today's story is going to be about my ex in Orange, New Jersey, who used to cheat on me. He was a serial cheater, but I didn't know any better. You know, a little girl from the suburbs, so I stayed with him. Okay. All right, let's get into this. All right, now that we got that out the way. So back in the day, you know, about when I was, and I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. I had never had a black boyfriend before. Like, realistically, I had never had a black boyfriend. I'm from the suburbs or whatever. So all of my boyfriend they was white or they were not black. And my first boyfriend and the guy I lost my virginity to was a white boy. His name was Ben. Never forget him, from Virginia. And I'll tell you guys that story another day. But anyway, you're following. So Ben, see, I be losing my train. Okay, so back to my boy. All right, so I had an ex, right? He was cool as hell. Me and Marquise are cool as fuck now. We cool as hell. Like, I swear we are. I love that boy. Like, we cool now. But there was a lot of years that we wasn't cool because I just could not get over how he fucking cheated on me all the fucking time. But anyway, we about to get into that. So this one particular time I caught him cheating, okay? So you're gonna ask me, how did you catch him cheating? I'm about to fucking tell you right now, all right? Now, I have my friend, Tiffany, okay? Now, Tiffany was my best friend. Tiffany was my best friend since I was a little girl. Like, I had a couple of best friends since I was a little girl, and she was one of them. So, Tiffany and me used to hang out thick as thieves. And Tiffany was one of them people that I ain't never really had to say much to her. Because she already knew what the fuck was going on, all right? You understand what I'm saying? Like, she was one of those, we could be in the room, we peeped out, we already scoped out the fucking scene, you feel me? Me, her, and Bianca, we already know what's going on. So, Tiffany's over one night, and it's like a Friday night, okay? It's like a Friday night, so ain't shit going on. And at this time, I'm staying with my Aunt Vera in the hood, right? So we're in East Orange, New Jersey. And part of my reason for going to stay with my Aunt Vera outside of her needing a babysitter is I want to be closer to my man, okay? Now, you would think if I moved closer to my man, we would be spending more time together, but inherently, that's not the way that it fucking worked for some reason. I guess I interrupted my man. He could not cheat in peace. I'm not dumb, Marquise. I know what's going on. All right, thank you, love. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. All right. So I'm like, Tiff, all right, now me and Marquise, let me be fair. We was on the rocks at this time. He was already had cheated on me about 48, 75, 6,000 times. And so it is what it is. I knew he was a cheater, okay? Well, I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't fucking know what I was dealing with because blood clot me, I know Wagwan. Next thing, it was Jamaican, so you already know Wagwan. Because Jamaican, them love cheat. That a for them thing that. So if you know I'm not cheating, boy, don't get no Jamaican. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's clear that out of the way. So I say, we were already on the rocks, whatever. Now, I'm not sure that this is the first time I found out about this girl, Kwana, or if it was, and rest in peace. Me and her were cool after that, so, and I heard she passed away, so rest in peace. So, anyway, I'm like, Marquise, okay. So I'm like, Tiffany, let's take a ride over there. And at the time I was not driving. I said, Tiff, let's go to Marquise's house. Because I left my sweater over there and I want to wear that sweater when we go out tonight. First off, we don't even have any solidified plans. No rhyme, no fucking reason. We don't even know where the fuck we're going. Let's be clear. No plans. So, how do you know you need that sweater, bitch? You don't. Okay, that's the God in me. Forget him. Yeah, bad bun. Or big bump. All right. Anyway, so Tiff, she just following the lead because she like it's not gonna be shit that I'm gonna say to Brienne when I already know that she's on some bullshit. I already know she's like you can't finesse me, Bri. I know you. So I'm like, all right, cool. But she came anyway. So we got on the bus on what is that? Park Ave, all over to Scotland Road in Orange. Okay, Scotland Road in Orange, New Jersey. And I'm walking up the hill, and as we start walking up the hill, we walking towards the house, right? We gaining on the house. And he live in this big-ass, nice-ass house in Orange. So we pull up on the house. On the porch, it's dark out now. The time now, like 8:30. Oh, 8:30, I remember it like it's yesterday. I can still feel the time. I feel the time on my body. It's 8:30. And normally my man Marquise would be on his porch smoking a blunt or whatever he be doing, like, you know, chilling. So he's on the porch. My boy on the porch. But he not on the porch. This big bitch is on the porch sitting there. Drinking. And when I look on the ground, there is a jug of sangria, like bomb jug. Like Pinot. So I'm just like, was she pregnant or something? Like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, but Marquise, I guess he had went in the house for something. Or no, he was there. He's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I need my sweater from inside the house. She was sitting in the cut. I guess he thought maybe I wasn't gonna go over there. He's like, stay right here. So, nah. So I'm like, who the fuck is you? Big Meech, who is you? Oh, who is you? Nah, 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 nah. You know, because she was a hood bitch. She was from Bradley Courts, all right, in North. She was from Bradley Courts. I'm from the suburbs of New Jersey, so probably didn't want no smoke, but whatever. You couldn't tell me nothing. Whatever. I'll try everything once. Try anything once. Except for drugs, hard drugs. So, next thing you know, all I know is Tiffany's like, oh my gosh. And it was just nothing you could do about it. I'm snatched this bitch. She had on like I'll never forget, it was like a purple, blue, rainbow color wig. All right, holiday heart shit. Okay, rest in peace. And I grabbed that shit off and threw it over into the into the veranda, into like the atrium in the backyard where all the plants was. And now I'm just out there fighting this big bitch with a stocking cap on. Now, the problem is I got some height on her because Quana, she literally is like 5 foot. Literally. She might be 4'10", 4'11". Now I'm 5'7", 5'8". So she bigger than me wide-wise. Like she got me. She like 300 pounds, 5 foot. And I'm like 300 pounds, 5'7". So now I'm like, well, I wasn't even that big then. I'm sorry. I was probably like 250. So I'm like, all right. So now we swinging like, and Tiffany over there like, I knew you didn't have no sweater here. I knew you didn't. It don't matter, Tiff. You know why we came here. You know why we came. Stop acting. Tiff, don't do that, okay? So now we fighting on the porch, but silently, because I know that I don't want his Jamaican grandparents to come outside. I don't want them coming outside because they're already not fancying me like that. You know, they think and say, the girl across is very weird because, you know, say I run my mouth. Me not stop talk. You know, say me not gonna shut up for no boy. So we tussle. And I gotta hit down. I gotta hit down because shorty girl big. You know, she's short. I got like 7 inches on. I got almost a foot on her. Marquise gonna grab me. Why is you grabbing me? Okay, so I walk down the stairs. The fight's broken up. All right, she's at the top of the stairs. I'm down at the bottom now, and it's like maybe 8 or 9 steps to get up on the veranda. And I'm still got fury in me because she say something like bitch or something. She said something that just triggered it again. I was on that ass. I want that smoke. I want that issue. Right? So I literally, okay, it's maybe 8 steps to the top of the veranda. I do a Spider-Man move. Ask Tiffany. I skip all the fucking stairs. Like up to the top, okay? Boom, I'm throwing on him. Marquise catching me, so he holding me like this back here. And I'm just, boom, I'm giving it to her. Now he slammed me down and put me in a seated upper torso. And I'm like, yo! And now she's over him swinging, hitting me in my head. Like, and I'm like, yo, Marquise, get the fuck off of me. Why are you holding me? Why are you holding me? Why are you holding me? Yeah, that's what happened. And he would not let me go. He's like, chill. No, you don't want me to beat up the girl you cheating on me with? And now you holding me and not her? Baby, just wait. Soon as I am. Oh, haha, nigga. Yeah. He was cheating on me with Juana. They call her Fluff. Her nickname was Fluff. I'm not even going to tell y'all the story about Toast to the Town. I'm not going to do it. They gave all the girls that they fucked, there was a group of them like Kashif, Abner, fucking Ibn, Lewis, all of them gave all these bitches, Akir, they all gave these bitches nicknames. So they would Toast to the Town, Fluff, Slurpee, they would just stay doing that shit. They just stay giving each other fucking name. It was just, it's the craziest shit ever, I swear. But you know, I don't know what my name was, honestly. He called me Pancake because my ass is flat. But yeah, nah, the shit was crazy. I could not make this shit up. But that's how that went down that night. So then we started walking down the hill, and Tiffany's like, okay, this fight was over somehow, whatever, because it was getting serious. And it was just like, it didn't make no sense because I was duffing that little bitch. So we walking down the hill, and I'm, you know, walking back to the bus stop, you know, vindicated but mad as hell, mad as a motherfucker. And I literally say, what am I saying now? Tiff, like, we walking back, and Tiff's like, it's quiet. We doing a little silent stroll, and Tiff look over at me, and she say, I knew you ain't have no sweater there. It don't matter, Tiff. You knew you went for the greater cause, and that's why I love you. Okay? And that was how I had to beat that girl up on my ex's porch in Orange, New Jersey because he was a serial cheater. Love you.